Hey, what's the deal, man? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? And I am chilling like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, like, you know, I'm having a good day today. You know, I posted a little short. You know what I mean? You know, showing my hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live right here in Fort Greene Projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in the projects. I mean, I'm not a fan of the projects like that, but you know, it's always part of my life. You know what I mean? Like, the projects is always part of, you know, who I am and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, you know, people would never dare to come out here, especially, you know, when they like to talk shit. You know what I mean? They like talking a lot of shit, you know, and especially on Twitter, you know, when they try to act tough. You know, motherfuckers try to act tough, you know, saying, oh, yeah. And then, you know, by the time they come out here, you know, they're like, when they see a picture of it, they're like, oh shit, he lives in the projects. Yeah, motherfucker, live in the PJs, nigga. The fuck. But anyway, this video is not about that. Now, I mean, this video is about, you know, there was a big controversy yesterday after the Bad Blood went out. Right, after bad blood went off, right? Triple H had a press conference, right? He was at the podium, and some dumb dickheaded motherfucker asked him about, hold on real quick, let me go get my nail clipper. So, some dumb motherfucker asked him about, you know, black wrestlers, right? And why black wrestlers were not in the card, and yada, yada, yada. But then you had Naomi, you had Bianca, you had Jade. Actually, well, it's mostly Jade and Bianca hosting the event, right? But you had people of color in the motherfucking event. So, you know, people shit on, you know, it's easy to shit on Triple H. Why? Because Triple H is the head of, you know, he's the head of creative for WWE, right? And he is the guy who rides the ship, you know, for all directive, all creative and stuff. Everything goes through him, right? I mean, he has his team. He has his team and everything. And, you know, it seems like there's a lot more trust in Triple H. That's, of course, no shit, duh, Tag. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot more trust with Triple H. You know, the wrestlers have more trust in Triple H, you know, guiding their careers a lot more than Vince, right? Than Vince ever did. And it also shows more now with this, you know, with this little war with All Elite Wrestling, where, you know, a lot of people, despite all this bullshit controversy that you hear, you know, on Twitter and see, they put more of their faith of their careers into Triple H than a Tony Khan would. You know, I mean, greatest example is Ricochet. Ricochet is the greatest example of this. I mean, let's keep it a buck, okay? Ricochet's AEW career basically peaked this past Wednesday against Will Ospreay. You know, Ricochet is a guy who, to me, he just looks sad to be there. You know, Ricochet just looked really, really sad to be in All Elite Wrestling. You know, he's working there like there's no energy in him there. Like, there's nothing there. Because I think he might have said, fuck it. I realized that, you know, I'm stuck in this place. You know, I really don't want to be here, but, you know, fuck it. It's the only place that I can show my skills on television, right? On a national audience. And, you know, that match with Will Ospreay basically was his peak. You know, like, there's nothing else with Ricochet. There's nothing else there with him, right? You know, in his career, right? Especially in AEW. You know, and Triple H would have never booked Ricochet into that sector. I think a lot of people in AEW have more. A lot of wrestlers, not only the WWE roster, but in the AEW roster as well, through their past experiences with NXT, they know that Triple H knows them better than they know themselves. I mean, shit. I remember when the Undisputed Era was built up, right? And I think it was Bobby Fish or Kyle O'Reilly that said, Triple H knew us way better than we knew ourselves in Ring of Honor, which is true, which is absolutely true. Because remember they had Future Shock, and Future Shock was, I think, Future Shock, if I'm not mistaken, was Adam Cole and was it Kyle O'Reilly? I think was it Roderick Strong in it? I gotta go back and look, but I know Future Shock definitely had the Undisputed Era, or a lot of elements of the Undisputed Era there, and you can see the difference between the way how Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era has been booked in NXT and the way how they've been booked in AEW. They are nowhere near as special in AEW than they were in NXT. Nowhere fucking near. And that's because AEW does not know how to book wrestlers. They don't. They don't. They are not great with built-in wrestlers. They're not. They're fucking not. I mean, Keith Lee, another prime example. I heard that, he's not even cleared to get back in the ring at all. AEW has not cleared them. I hate to say this, but I think, I do think Keith Lee's career is over. Unless, if WWE is still interested in bringing him, right, then what will likely happen is, because he lost so much value, I think doing WWE Speed would be the best place for Keith Lee at this juncture. He's injury prone, and he's not like Miro. Miro is basically, Miro is healthy. Miro just wants out. He just wants out of AEW. Like, he knows that creatively they can't do shit with him. They can't. Tony Khan. Tony Khan does not know how to book wrestlers. He does not know how, putting your faith in Tony Khan to guide your career it's a giant mistake. And mind you, he's showing it, signing all these ex-WWE guys, and imagine what he's going to do with Bobby Lashley. I hear he's going to get Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Business. I'm my bad, the Hurt Syndicate a push, but what is he going to do after? Tony Khan is really good at making wrestlers, feel the same. He's great at that. All the wrestlers that he brings they're just another guy or another girl there. You know what I'm saying? They're just there. They're just fucking there. And it's a shame. It's a shame because, this tells you that the grass is not always greener. I mean, look at how Triple H has been booking Andrade. Andrade's been killing it. You know what I mean? He's been fucking killing it. And it's all thanks to Triple H's booking and how he's using these people. Ethan Page, great example. All right, Ethan Page he's not a world champion caliber. He's not a world championship caliber wrestler. He's not world title status and such. I know why they did it, but still, at least they know how to book him. At least they know how to fucking use him. There's so much people on the roster that AEW has that, they lose value. They lose a lot of fucking value, and I'd rather put my trust in Triple H more than I would with Tony Khan for my career. Why? Because Tony Khan he just want to be there as a friend. Triple H has been in this. He's been an active competitor he was an active competitor for nearly 3 decades, right? For 3 decades plus. He knows the ins and outs of this business, and he knows how you know, how wrestlers are and stuff. He knows, you know, you're not here to make friends. You know, you're not here to make friends, especially if you're running a business. You're not here to make friends. You know, and this is something that Tony Khan doesn't understand. You know, and it shows not only in the booking, but just in the atmosphere of AEW. It shows. You know what I'm saying? And wrestlers are finding out. You know, a lot of wrestlers are finding out. Shit, Aleister Black, you know, his contract is coming up. Nobody knows if he's going to resign. You know, fucking Daniel Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think. You got to think like, yo, there's something's really going on in AEW. There's a major disconnect. You know, there's a huge disconnect. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yo, like, it's just like what I said before yesterday. You know, a lot more people are actually re-signing back with WWE and are looking at WWE as a main choice, you know, to enhance their career other than AEW, because you see what's going on in AEW. You see it. I mean, you fucking see it. You know, like, a lot of people are not special there. They're not. You know, the fucking Von Erichs. You got the fucking Von Erichs in Ring of Honor? Like, come on, B. Like, you can't be dumb. You can't be fucking stupid. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never let Tony Khan guide my career, you know, to put me in bullshit. You know, I will get TV time. Look, where the fuck is Danhausen at? Where's Danhausen? Danhausen would be perfect for NXT. He'd be perfect. He has the gimmick. He has everything. He's WWE made. Know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, I will be, you know, I'm going to be out because I have work in the morning. So this video is getting ready to go up. You know what I mean? And who knows? My antennas are going to be wide open with, you know, with news on what's going on with professional wrestling, girl. You know what I mean? So I'm about to be out. Peace.